guys, Aaron here. I'm going to show you some gameplay of Warzone Mobile Season 5. New major update is here. Show you guys some of the new content as well as go over my general thoughts on the update. How's the game performing for me? And as you can see right away, new multiplayer map meet, but the spawns are completely broken. You can see like the enemies spawn with you at the start of the match for some reason. Very strange. I mean, you get some free kills though, I guess. But yeah, when you play Frontline, which Frontline is a new game mode added, and it's actually part of the Meet 24/7 playlist, so it's a possibility you can get Frontline. It's completely broken because the whole point of Frontline is that each team spawns on opposite ends of the map and the spawns never change, but for some reason the enemies will spawn with you, and you get invincibility as well, which is super annoying because you can't kill anyone if they spawn next to you, so it's a mess. Frontline is a mess right now, which I believe they're going to eventually add a Frontline 24/7 playlist or something, but honestly they should remove it from the Meet 24/7 playlist because it is very broken. But overall, though, update is pretty solid. A bunch of new points of interest on the Verdansk map. You can see I'm using the Reclaimer shotgun, which is finally added to Warzone Mobile, even though it was a weapon that came out last season. With the mid-season update, it just never came to Warzone Mobile, which none of the new weapons in the mid-season ever come to Warzone Mobile until the next following season, so not sure why that is, but whatever. It's available in the Arsenal store now, along with the Kar 98, which is nice too. And of course, you have new weapons in the Battle Pass, new assault rifle, a new SMG. So yeah, good amount of new content. I covered all of it in my last Warzone Mobile video if you want to check that out. But what people really want to know about is how is the game performing now? How have they fixed the game? And of course, I can only give you my personal opinion playing on an iPad Air 4, which not a high-end device, not a low-end device, probably just considered a mid-tier device. So some of the things that they did change though is they added more graphics options. You can now change the shadow quality, which is nice. For me, I have low, medium, and high. They also added upscaling, which I'm not exactly sure what it does, because I've played on low upscaling and high, which those are the only two options I have, by the way. There's no medium for me. And there's like not really a noticeable difference. Like maybe like a slight noticeable difference in the quality of the graphics, but like nothing super major. So I don't know what exactly it's supposed to do, because there's like 3 different like graphics options now that like are supposed to help with like the, I guess, resolution of the game, but like I don't even know what each one does specifically, but I mean, more options is always good, so can't complain too much about that. I mean, overall, though, performance-wise, nothing's really changed for me. Graphics are pretty much like the same. Maybe like a slight improvement, a little bit less blurry, but like nothing super major. Battery still definitely gets drained, but not as bad as it once was, so that's improving slightly, but like it's still pretty bad, I think. Overheating was never a huge problem for me, but I know for a lot of people it's still definitely a problem. Performance-wise, though, like frame rate was always solid for me. I was at 60 FPS. Frame rate drops here and there, but nothing super major, so can't complain too much there. It's still 60 FPS for me. So overall, not a huge update in my opinion, performance-wise. I mean, for everyone it's going to be different. If you're playing a lower-end device, let me know how's the game playing for you. If you're playing on a higher-end device, how's the game playing? Is it better? Is it worse? Let me know. One other thing that they changed regarding the graphics is that you can actually customize your graphics mid-match now. If you want to change your graphics options, you have to return to the main menu, then you can play around and change them, which kind of sucks to be honest. The only thing you can actually change mid-match is your FOV, but it'd be nice to be able to play around with like the resolution options and that kind of stuff mid-match to see the differences and see how battery performs and whatever, but it is what it is, I guess. One other thing that they added this season that people were excited for was the practice zone, which honestly, it's a little bit disappointing. It's not really a full training grounds like in COD Mobile. That's what we really want, which I'm hoping they add that in the future eventually. And maybe this practice zone is to hold us over until then, but the practice zone takes place on the Rebirth Island map. You hop in with a bunch of random people or your friends, I guess. And you can choose between your loadouts, which is fine, but you can't actually customize your loadouts in the game, so you have to leave the match, customize your loadouts, and hop back in if you want to test out different gunsmith builds, so that's super annoying. And also, since it takes place on the Rebirth Island map, you spend some amount of time running around looking for targets and that kind of stuff too, which is super annoying as well. So, yeah, like I said, hopefully this is just to hold us over until a proper training ground is added in the future, but we'll see what happens. But overall, though, like I said, pretty solid update, new content-wise. Performance-wise, a little bit disappointing to be honest, hoping for a bigger update, performance-wise, bigger changes, better graphics, that kind of stuff, but I mean, they're working on the game, it's getting better and better. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What are your thoughts on the Season 5 update if you played the game? How's the game performing for you? Are you on a low-end device, mid-tier device, high-end device? Let me know. What are your thoughts on the new content as well? the Meat multiplayer map, the Verdansk exchanges, all that kind of stuff, new weapons. Thanks for watching. Peace.